told. Let the truth be told with Boy You Know. This is Conversation with Boy You Know, where I let the truth be told. So on this platform, I educate you, I empower you, and I entertain you to change your mindset through conversations. Listen, okay? Let's have a conversation how to overcome fear. I'm just gonna be telling you what I have done to overcome fear, and it might help you, might not, but pass it along because you never know who you're helping. What I'm about to tell you is something that I have done to overcome fear. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. How to overcome fear. Let's first look at the definition of fear. So fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by a feeling or believed that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threats. So for me personally, I have concern with the definition by itself, because fear is not emotions or feelings. It's a spirit. We are spirits. So what will make fear to be an emotion or feeling is a spirit. We are spirits. That's just my take on it, because it is the truth. I let the truth be told. Or fear is a bad spirit. It's not anything. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And you can reference 2 Timothy 1-7. God did not give us a spirit. God did not give us the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. So why would it be a feeling or emotion? And it clearly states God did not give us the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. So it is a spirit. It's an evil spirit at that cause limitation, distraction, confusion, jealousy, confrontation. The list goes on. So here is my intake on how you can overcome fear. Always to let you know, you will have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to put in the work. And if you tired, like how I was tired, I'm like, this gotta leave me. If you can relate, you need to hear this and share it. Somebody else may need to hear this. Number one is have a foundation, and that foundation is the Word of God. You can't just fight it by air. You have to fight it with words, with the words of God. You can't just fight it like it's not a physical thing. You can fight like, oh, come on, I'll take you. Boom, boom. It's not like a physical thing. Like, it's not a one-on-one physical fight. Nah, it's not that at all. So you have to fight it, not this kind of fight. No. Verbal, with words. You will have to fight it with the words of God. You have to reference the words of God. You have to be in confidence with the words of God. It cannot leave you without the words of God. So that's number one. That's the base. By standing on the words of God, it gives you confidence, reassurance. It will flee from you. It will flee from you. Because God did not give you the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. That's number one. How to overcome the spirit of fear is to have a foundation. What do you stand on? What are you standing on? Fear is not something that you're afraid of, like a ghost, or afraid of your peers. No, it's not that. It's you always second guessing yourself. You want to do something, but then you're concerned about other opinions, what people are saying, how they're feeling. You're gonna be concerned about everyone and everything else, and it's gonna distract you. And let me just add this in there. Truthfully, No one is honestly, unless they have a different agenda and an evil one too for you directly. That's the only way they are concerned about you 24/7. But no one is actually concerned and worried about you 24/7. That's what you need to understand. So don't worry about people's opinions. You first need to have a base, and then second, develop yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Even if you're not too sure of the outcome, do it. Try it. Because that's how you learn. That's how you learn. I'm gonna give you a little story. When I first started doing video, taking pictures, man, I had critics everywhere. Internal and external. I had critics everywhere surrounding me. I mean, you name it. I can't take pictures, I don't know what I'm doing, and blah 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 blah. That didn't stop me. You need to do something. If you don't do something, how are you gonna correct that something? So you first need to have a product to make correction. So you have to do it. You just have to go for it and do it. That's how you learn along the way. The more you do something, the better you become at it. Simple math. Seriously. So forget about the critics, forget about all the noise. Just go ahead and do what you need to do. I'm also not implying that you can't receive constructive criticism, because it is needed in everything. That's how you grow. That's where you correct your mistakes and you improve overall. So you need constructive criticism. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the unnecessary noise. The unnecessary noise. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to take pictures. Oh, you took my picture this way. Oh, you did this, you did that. The unnecessary noise. Unnecessary noise out of jealousy. That's the one I'm talking about. The unnecessary noise out of jealousy. They're jealous of the fact that you're confident enough to do something, even when you don't know what you're doing, how you're doing it. You just know you want to do it, and you going ahead and doing it, and you are learning in the process of doing it. They mad that they don't have that kind of confidence. They don't have that kind of mindset, so it irritates them. So obviously that's going to cause unnecessary background noise. Don't listen to those ones. Don't listen to them. Listen to the constructive criticism, the one to improve your overall results. Overcoming fear is your best foot forward. Always having a positive mindset. It sounds cliche. It sounds like, you can't be positive all the time. Yes, you cannot be positive all the time, because things happen. It can cause a shift instantly. So yes, being positive all the time it's a little unbelievable sometimes to be positive all the time, because sometimes some things can really hit you, especially the ones you're not expecting. Positive all the time is a little cliche, I get it, but once you start doing it, and the more you do it, it just becomes parts of you. It becomes parts of you. Is that hard? Yes. Is it gonna take time? Yes. But you have to just be positive. You always look at the good side of things. Always. Have the bad, because you need it, as it's still evidence. But look at the good side, because at the end of the day, it is not worth it. Seriously not worth it. So by you looking at the good side of things, it can keep you going. Even if it gets you down for a moment, it's still gonna keep you going. Have this positive mindset and don't give up. Don't give up. Continue. Always put your best foot forward. No matter what is happening around you, no matter how it's going, the more you keep showing up, it's going to keep you up. You're going to stay up. You're going to be lifted up. So you just have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. That's what I do. And I can honestly say that Fear is no longer attached to me. You just have to build up that kind of mindset, because truthfully, the more you have that type of attitude and you keep it going, trust and believe, it will flee from you. Fear will leave you. You just find yourself being confident, being positive. Just keep on going regardless of the mistakes you're making along the way. You are going to keep on going. Don't allow anyone else's opinion to dictate how you live your life. It is your life. Your law is your life. You can listen to people, advice and such, but from A to Z about your life, that's a no-no. That is a no-no. Take charge on the responsibility to promote yourself. Improvise. Yes, improvise. And do what you need to do to always better yourself in every way, shape possible. Mentally, spiritually, physically, financially. Build yourself up. Build yourself up, because the spirit of fear is dangerous. It can cause hatred, jealousy, and in this society that we are living in, we are faced with social crisis. It's very, very competitive. It's highly competitive. So if you cannot get rid of that spirit of fear, you're just gonna find yourself competing with others religiously, and it's going to take you nowhere. It's going to just keep you down and down and down. It's going to keep you down. You need to realize and accept that everyone's grace is different. What's for them is for them. What's for you will be for you, regardless. No one can take away from you. You can't take away from them. You have to accept that. Realize that. And know who's in control. Who's in control? The maker and the finisher of our life. You know it. So, let the truth be told. I hope this encouraged someone out there in how to overcome the spirit of fear, because fear is an evil spirit. You do not need it. No. Boss up. Step up. Elevate yourself. Do something about it. You got this. We got this. We're in this together. I got you. I let the truth be told. You are tuned into Conversation with Boy You Know. So like and share my video, and until we meet again, we'll talk later.